Okay. So let's begin. Let's do some breathing. So put one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Bend your knees slightly. And drop your tailbone down a little bit so it just lengthens your back. And then breathe in, expand your lower abdomen. And exhale, allow your belly to come back in towards your spine. And now, as you breathe in into your belly, and then let the breath come up through your body, up into your lungs, top of your lungs, and then exhale, release that breath. And let the breath return to your belly. Breathe in. Think of it like the ocean and the wave comes up. That's the wave of your breath. And then when you exhale, it goes back down to the source, down here in your abdomen. Use this time to center yourself, calm your mind, calm your body. And then bring your arms down and we'll have spinal cord breathing. So you breathe in and open your chest and then exhale and push your elbows closer together and just round your upper back. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Take a few more breaths just like that. Breathe in through your nose. And then when you breathe out, you can open your mouth and release tension and stress. And now this time, as you open your arms, turn to the right. And now stay there and bring your elbows together. And then open, breathe in here, and then come back to the center line. Now do the same on the other side. Twist. And exhale, stay here. And then one more breath here. And now go back to the center. Again, twist and open up your spine, open up your ribs. Breathe in and center front. Breathe in. Once more on each side. Establish your breathing. One last time. And then bring your arms down. Let's do something to get ourselves a little bit more warmed up. So let's do the pump. So for that one, you bring your arms up. And then as you bring your arms down and swing them through, you bend your knees. And when you swing your arms back, you straighten. And then you do the same thing. You bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And if you can, breathe out for this part. And you can adjust it so that it feels right to you. So you can Do it a little bit quicker with a little more force. Throw away worries. Let go of stress. Breathe out anything that's heavy. And then if you want to, you can go up on your toes and then let your heels tap on the floor. Only if it feels good. Helps to strengthen your feet. Open up that important energy point on the bottom of your foot. 2 more. Good. Now feel your body. Just take a moment. Okay. So let's warm up the shoulders a little bit more. And this is similar to one we did last week, but only one arm. It's the propeller arms. So you let your arm swing around to the back and then up. So your hips turn and then you come up. Now, if that's too much on your shoulder, you can do it smaller. Just move with your elbow bent. You can keep your arm out a little bit more to the side. You can adjust it to whatever feels good. You just want to warm up the shoulder, get into the shoulder joint, the synovial fluid. Once more. And rest. Now the other side. Bring your arm up or here, and then you turn around. Let your hip, as you pull it through, give you a little momentum. One more. And then bring your arms down. Feel your body. Okay, now we've opened up the shoulders a little bit. So let's do dragon stretches its tail. So this is another shoulder exercise. You put your hands like this, the palms facing towards you. Okay, and then you push your palms out to the side. This arm doesn't really move very much. This one does, right? This is the arm we're stretching. And flex at the wrist, open your fingers a little bit. And then turn your head the other way. And then bring your hands back in. Inhale here. And then exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Your long arm is the dragon's tail. So we're inviting energy to go all the way down your arm. Open up all the lines of tension you might have developed there. Breathe in and breathe out. And now after this time, keep your arms stretched out there. Maybe open your fingers a little bit more, flex at the wrist a little bit more. Take a couple of breaths. Focus on your arm. And then slowly bring your arms down and around to the other side. Palms are facing towards you. Inhale. And then exhale, push your hands away and turn your head the opposite way. And then breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. and exhale. Flex the wrist, open your fingers, encourage the energy to flow down your arm. Exhale through your mouth. Want to release deep tension here. And now keep your arm out. Take a couple of breaths here. Focus on your wrist, focus on your fingers. What are your shoulders doing? Are they up? Put them down your back. Let your shoulders go down your back. Breathe in, breathe out, and return. And now take a moment to really check in. Feel your body. Feel your hands. Maybe your hands are a little bit tingly, opened up. Okay. Now, let's do some meridian stretches. So put your legs closer together. You can make them really tight if you want to, but I open them up a little bit to get a little better balance. And then put your hands here. All right. Breathe in and open your chest. Exhale and open your upper back. Spread open in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, open the front. Exhale, open the back. Establish your breathing. Long, calming breaths. And one more time. This one's called Heart to the Sky. And then let's change that up a little bit. So make your hands like this so that the two index fingers are pointing up. I'll show you. Okay. And then your legs are still fairly close together. Now, Linda, you can do this small like this, or if you want to, you can just hold on to the chair and do the squat that we're going to do. Okay. So breathe in. And now put your hands behind your neck and round over. You don't have to go all the way down, but you can if you want to. Go farther than I can if you can. And then breathe in. And exhale, round over. You're stimulating energy to flow all the way down from your feet, all the way up to your fingertips. This is called the arrow. And one more time. And then open your arms out and around to the side. You can put your hands on your thighs. We'll do a forward fold. So you can put your hands, elbows, hold on to furniture, or just lean over. Stretch through your back down into your hamstrings. Take one more breath here. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Clasp your hands. Bring your arms up over your head. And then slowly lift up your heels. If you want to, you can put your hands down and hold on. So you want to, this is raising the bubbling springs. Bubbling springs is that point on your foot. So you can lift that up, pulling energy up out of the earth. And then lean over to one side. Feel the sides of your ribs opening. And then go to the other side. One more breath here. And then slowly bring your arms out to the side and then press into your palms again as if you were holding two walls apart here. And then lean your head over to the side. And this time, just stay in that position. You might want to reaffirm that stretch through the arm that's opposite to the way your head's tilted. Flex your wrists, open your hands, spread your fingers, and then slowly tilt your head over to the other side. You might stretch a little bit more through that palm away from the direction your head's tilted. And then slowly bring your head back to the center and let your arms float down. And then close your thumb and all of your fingers. I call it like a birdie beak kind of thing. It looks like this. Okay. It's hard to see when it's so small on that screen. And then tilt your head over to one side here. Now, if you can drop your hands down, that will stretch the opposite side of your wrist. That back side of your wrist, that's where the yang meridians flow. And then tilt your head over to the other side. Take a break if you need to. That's always encouraged. And then bring your head back to the center and slowly bring your hands down and feel your body again. Feel your arms, feel your hands. All right. Now open your legs a little wider. Hands here on your chest again. And then breathe in. And breathe out. Let's do heart to the sky a couple of times just to establish some nice, easy, deep breaths. Once more. And now turn to your right. So your toe is going to be facing pretty much to the right. And then turn your hips so they're also facing the same way. And then put your hands on your thighs and lift up that back heel. I don't know if you can see that too well. There, now my foot's in the frame. Keep it small if you want to, or if you like, you can make it a little bit bigger and more of a challenge and more bend in the knee. And then bring both hands by your waist. Breathe in. Breathe out and push one hand forward. This is called powerful dragon. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Now let's take a inhale and change arms. Exhale and change arms. You can bend your knees as much as you're comfortable with, or just a little bit. And then slowly turn and put your feet flat on the floor and take a breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And now let's do the other side. So turn so your foot's facing the side. You can lift up your back heel, make it a small position, or you can make it larger. Okay, hands by your sides of your waist and push, exhale. and change hands. Inhale and exhale. You can maybe bend your knees a little bit more and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Once more with each hand. And then face front. Bring your hands together in front of you and inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Now keep your wide leg stance. You can even turn your toes out a little bit. And we did powerful dragon. Now we're going to do swimming dragon. So bend your knees a little bit and then shift your weight over to the right and push your arms over to the right. So whichever way you're shifting, that's the way your arms go. But of course, your head looks the opposite way. And then you come back to the center and you can give it a little bit of a squat or a plie here, and then over to the other side. And then come back to the center. So this strengthens your legs a little bit. And you just breathe through this at this. This is a good brain exercise. When you're crossing the center line, that challenges your brain. Once more on each side. And now stay in the center with your knees bent as much as you can, and then we'll swim. So it's just the rib cage that moves. In other words, I'm not just using my arms. I'm making my whole spine move in a snake-like motion. And then if you want, you can take it a little lower. So you're bringing the energy all the way up from the feet, through your legs, into your spine, and then guide it up through your body and up over your head. Bring your arms up and then arms out. And let's do another forward fold here. So you can put your hands on your thighs, bend your knees, or you can just hang over. Relax your neck. And then put your hands on your thighs again. Slowly stand up. And clasp your hands together and reach your arms up over your head. We'll do full body flow. So you just bring your arm out and around in front of you like a circle. So the arms go circle like this. And then you can bend over a little bit if you want to, or just bend over all the way. Exhale on the way down and inhale on the way up. This exercise really moves a lot of energy to all of your energy channels. You're welcome to do a much smaller range of motion than I'm doing. Where you focus your attention is where your energy goes. So if you can feel or focus on your body, then the energy flows much easier. And then slowly bring your arms out and down. And take a moment to feel your body. And then do a little bouncing, a little shaking. We've done a lot with the rib cage and the lungs. So let's make the lung healing sound, which is, and we'll do it vocalized this time. So it sounds like Z's, like buzz at the end of buzz. Buzz. Oh, you don't have to say the buzz part, just zzz, unless you want to be a bee. Zzz, feel the vibration in your chest. One more. And then come to a rest and feel your body. Notice your hands, arms, legs. Happy arms and legs. Yes. Okay, maybe you want to shake your legs out a little bit. And we'll do a little opening the flow here. So you have with your knees bent as much as you can. And you just want to do it as much as you can. It helps to, if you unlock your knees, then the energy can flow better. So what you really want to avoid is locking your knees back. So just soft knees, palms face down toward the earth. And then inhale, let the arms float up, and then they come towards you a little bit and then down. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale through your nose and then exhale through your nose. Now on the flowing part, the second part of the class, there's maybe a little less of obvious movement of the spine, but you can still let your weight, when you reach your arms out and up, let your weight go a little bit more towards your heels, and then let it go back. Wait, so on the way up, it's towards your toes, and then back towards your heels. Opening the flow. This is training to get yourself used to going with the flow. Okay, this time bring your arms down. And from here, you just want to open your arms out and then turn your hands over and close the first finger and thumb. And then bring your hands back together. We're going to work energy up through the whole system here. So we'll start down by your waist, about down that area. Breathe in. And arch back a little bit and exhale. Right, good. This is an exercise for your breathing and lungs. So the lung meridian goes down your arms to your thumbs, and that's why we close that first finger and thumb. Pull in energy, and then we encourage the energy to stay in as we exhale. You can just exhale the stuff you don't need anymore. Now start to work your way up with your hands. So they're up a little bit higher. And then a little bit higher. Make them come up about to your shoulder height. You close the finger and thumb on the way in. So you're opening up your chest. not really leaning too far forward or too far back. And now start to work your way back down. So just gradually, every time you make this motion, let your arms get a little tiny bit lower. You want to work that energy back down. We're just going to weave it through the whole system. And then return to the level where we started. And now start to make it smaller. And smaller. And then this time, just bring your hands into a low tree position. Elbows are out to the sides and away from you. So you're not in here. You want to open out. And we'll just do a short standing pose here. So with your knees soft, relax your shoulders down your back. Take a few breaths and really feel your body. Notice your